Hello and welcome. Silrace here to announce an end to this Conan Exiles series. Can I call this a let's play? Maybe I can call this a let's play. Anyway. So, I believe I have fairly well exhausted the changes I wanted to try out for which came with Age of Sorcery. For example, the fact that the thralls have been nerfed. Well, if you watch my last two videos, prior to this one, you can kind of see that thralls haven't really been nerfed. Now, granted, you might need something like, for example, this corrupted authority belt, combined with the fact that I have follower damage on my armor, and even a level 20 Thagra still eats dragons. So, there is that. Now, there is further experimentation here to be done. Like, a whole lot of it if you really want to do that, and I am not really interested in going all the way of like figuring out what is the optimal thing to do. To give you an example of what you could do if you really want to try this stuff out, what I had was just this, right? Cimmerian steel armor. However, if you made, let's say, a legendary version of, well, Hyperborean Slaver outfit or any other outfit which gives strength weapon damage, would that be more effective? Would that be more optimal for a thrall to be in while fighting bosses, as opposed to being in the Cimmerian steel armor, which gives just, you know, basic health increase and whatnot? I don't know, I haven't tested that, but you're welcome to go out there and test it out and so on. And also, I will point out again that if anybody tells you that thralls have been nerfed and they are useless now, you can point them to the last two videos prior to this one in this particular series. Especially the one where I just have, you know, a Thagra, level 20 Thagra, essentially soloing a dragon. Thralls are far from being nerfed. Now, granted, their stats have been reduced. They don't have, like, 18,000 health or something stupid like that anymore, but it doesn't really matter because they still do their job. Just as well, just fine. Now, the one thing I haven't really messed around here is the sorcery, the actual spell casting, which I have my sorcery table over there, and so on. And my idea was kind of to after figuring out that I can take on bosses, my idea was to then start, you know, upgrading the spell book and all of that good stuff. However, I had an idea. There is something I do want to do, or something I want to try, and so forth. And for that, I will begin anew. I will start from scratch. I will start a new Let's Play series, and hopefully it will be entertaining for you, and it will be fun for me to play. Because I have an idea for a little bit of a challenge playthrough for myself, while I also do the whole spellbook upgrades and all of that in that play. So that is going to start in, like, I would say 2 weeks, maybe 3 weeks, because I'm going to take a little break from the game before I begin that. Anyway, thank you very much for watching. Hopefully you have enjoyed this series. Hopefully this has been, you know, a good learning experience for you if you have been coming here and trying to figure out how this whole Age of Sorcery thing works and so forth. What has changed? Well, not a lot, honestly, in the sense that, well, these guys, as in thralls, are still the king of the battlefield, or queen of the battlefield, depending, obviously, and so on. They do their work just fine. Spells are kind of cute addition, but I haven't played enough with them to figure out if they are useful, and so far, unless you are doing something like, let's say, Corrupted Authority, and you're basically just sitting around and waiting for a thrall to do stuff, I am not really seeing the benefit for just corrupting, simply because your stamina bar is utterly destroyed for actually doing combat yourself. However, I want to experiment with that a little more, and I will do that in the next play. Anyway, thank you very much for watching. Hopefully you have enjoyed this. I have definitely enjoyed this, and I have learned a whole lot of how this stuff works. And I will see you folks next time with more Conan Exiles when I begin the next series. Thank you very much for watching.